talking about a nigga that'll fuck your whole world up. You and your boys make a scene, I'm thinking AC Green, cause it's gonna be at least 4 or 5 you niggas in the room curled up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You ain't nothing but a MC.
To another edition of the Buck Stops here. I am your host, Hound Dog Buck 50, the illest battle rapper in the game, bringing you the latest in battle rap news. But like I always say, this is not about me. But then again, it could be. We're going to talk about styles in battle rap. What style is the best style for you to use? Let's talk about it. I am your host, Hound Dog Buck 50. And as always, I like to talk about styles in battle rap. In battle rap media, you have a lot of media, and they're all good because they serve their purpose. You got a couple battle rappers out there, but I'm one of them. And I feel like when you're a battle rapper, you can always give a little something more. You can squeeze a little more out of the subject than some of the other bloggers can't. So here I go. We're going to talk about the styles in battle rap. What style is the best, or is there such thing as the best style in battle rap? Well, in battle rap, there's many styles. You have the puncher, which is that person that knows how to set it up and come with that last line. That line to make you say, whoo. That was sick. Then you got the comedian. The comedian's not bar heavy, but they're very funny. And they can sometimes make you look bad because their humor just throws the whole battle off. You got some people that are humorous, but they know how to mix it in with lyricism. Even tougher, because with their humor, they sort of won the crowd over, and they got some bars, timely bars. Then you got people who are like, they're lyricists, they know how to freestyle, they do these different things, kind of like Hollow the Don, all over the place, but they can collage it together. You got your pens, people that are, their penmanship is very detailed, your Loaded Lux, your Chilla Jones, your Daylight. You got your people that are very aggressive. Maybe not the most lyrical, but very aggressive, like Shotgun Suge, good projection, good, physical energy on stage. You got your dudes like Math Hoffa, who does different things, lyricism, aggression, content, subject matter, freestyle, Charlie Clips, a lot of different styles. And some would say, what is the best style to use? Well, here's the thing. When you're a puncher, people love punchlines. They love bars. But there's a double-edged sword to that. Because sometimes after you give the people what you give the people what they want, but then those same people will turn around and say you're boring. You're getting redundant. All you got is one style. These are the same people that said, we love you for what you do. And then you'll hear other rappers say, he can't just beat me with just bars. Right? So, that's where it gets interesting. This is the difference between somebody else giving you the blog and me giving you the blog, because I'm a battle rapper. Styles, a lot of what styles comes into play is with who you are. Who you are. You got to know yourself. You never want to rob yourself of a skill set that you might potentially have. What do I mean by that? For instance, when I used to go to school, I was quick. If there was a situation that happened, I could come up with a cliche or joke in a cliche-ish manner to describe that situation. In battle rap, they would call that freestyling. the ability to impromptu, scramble out of the pocket and create a play. You have some comedians that are very funny if they go by the script. But if somebody heckles and throws them off, they're done. Other people can get thrown off, keep it going. That's a talent. Me myself, I freestyled before, but I've never deep sea dive into the impromptu-ness of the battling. And in a lot of ways, I'm robbing myself because that's a whole other bag that I could have dove into. But we gonna get into that bag. Trust me. Now let's talk about humor. You got dudes like Pat Stay, Charlie Clips, Bill Collector. These guys, very funny, right? Now, you have some people that maybe come off serious, but they may be some funny dudes when you get to know them, but they don't display that funny side on stage. So now when they go against a Bill Collector or Charlie Clips, they can sometimes make them look crazy because they got the sense of humor. You look like you taking yourself too seriously. But if you already know you're a funny person, why not engage? This is the thing. You don't have to necessarily do what the person does to that degree, but in battle rap, your job is to cancel out whatever advantage they might have. Because a lot of times, that's what it comes down to, the advantage. In battle rap, if we're both lyricism, if we're both lyrical, well then a lot of people are going to be like, I don't know who's going to win this battle because they both neck and neck. But if we're both lyrical, but the guy that's lyrical is also funny, also this, people are going to go with that person because they're looking at it like he does more. And that's the key. You have to adapt. Look at it like this. When a dude talks to a chick, when he talks to women, he has to be versatile because no one game fits all. Some girls are goofy, so they like jokes, they like to laugh. Another girl likes romance. Another girl likes straight aggression. So you have to be able to morph yourself into a different person every time in order to be effective. Same with battle rap. What I do with this opponent will work to the T, but then I go over here, it don't work. You got to be in tune with what's going on. K-Shine is a performer. I'm not saying he's not a lyricist, he can rap, but his strong point is his performance. So if you got lyricism, but you really don't know how to perform, somebody like K-Shine can drown you out with his performance. And it won't be till 4 months later, after you watch the video over and over again, that you realize the other dude was actually a little better. But by then, the narrative has already been written that K-Shine won. It's too late. But if you can take your lyricism, going in there against a K-Shine, and perform just enough, you ain't got to perform better than him, but perform just enough to where it doesn't look like it's a landslide with his performance. Now the people can examine your lyricism and appreciate your lyricism because you're making it an even playing field. Everybody does things for strategy. Even sometimes when people get physical, push you off, try to pocket check you, a lot of that is strategy. But when you're on the stage, you got to own the stage. Because if you don't, it gives the impression that you're being pushed around the stage. So by the time you rap, even though what you're rapping is good, nobody's hearing you. Because they're looking at you like, bruh, you just got pushed all over the place. Don't tell me about what you want to do to somebody. I don't believe you. So in battle rap, there's so many different energies, different styles. And a lot of times people have the personality, but they just gotta look inside. If you was the type of person you was in the band in high school, college, you know how to perform. Because in the band, they gotta move. These are things that you can incorporate into your performance. There's no reason for you to be outperformed if you was in the band. If you was in dance class or whatever, there's no reason for you to be outperformed. But some people might be shy. So shy people are always afraid of how they look to other people. So they might just want to go up there and rap and leave. But you got to get out of that. Against some people, it's not going to be enough to just stand there and rap. Because when they come in with all these other different things, especially if they're engaged with the crowd and they got no personality, the crowd start to go with them. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. I saw some fights where I thought he lost, but he was so charming and engaged with the crowd that he had a way of just winning the crowd over, even if he may have lost the fight. And that's what can happen. If the other person is entertaining, even though they may suck lyrically, even in a battle that's not decided where there's a winner, you will still walk away feeling like the other dude won because the crowd is just taken to him. Battle rap is strategy. You got different styles. You got guys like Ill Will that can freestyle. They got aggression. They got humor. You got dudes like John the Don. Good subject matter. All these things. And your job as a battler is to embody different styles. If you can't do something that's different, but if you have the personality, you should do it. More is only going to make you better. When I first started battle rapping, my homie used to be like, "Yo, man, you need to talk about these dudes." At first, I didn't, but then I evolved into that person. And you know what's funny? When I think about it, my personality is analytical. I analyze people. So doing angles makes sense for a person like me, because that's how my mind works anyway. I'm not the type of person that's going to look up your whole life story, but if certain things are said in interviews and they don't match up with stuff you said later, my memory remembers all that stuff. That's the type of person I am. I understand that when it's battle time, it's go time. And the best thing you can do in a battle is to have different styles, especially if it's something that the other person can't answer. If I'm a puncher, this other guy's a puncher, he just answered what I did. If I got wordplay and he got wordplay, he just answered what I did. But if I'm funny and he's not funny, I created a difference maker. And that's what the battle's about. Coming with something that your opponent can't reply to. And that's what it's about. Creating the advantage in the battle. For myself, I'm always ready. I'm always aware of what's going on. When I'm on stage, I'm looking around. Is that his boy? Is his boy going to jump in and help him? By the time his boy jump in, I'm already thinking of how I can snub this out. Because I can move it, because that's where the impromptu comes in. I'm going to move in the pocket. It's no reason for you to choke if you can freestyle. Because a lot of times when you choke, you already know before you got to the line that you don't remember the line. But sometimes, not everybody, some people just can't freestyle. But a lot of times you get so caught up into wanting to remember the line that you stay on that line and then you look crazy. But if you can freestyle, Do a little impromptu in the pocket. Because when you rhyming and you saying all these words, you see it 8 bars, 4 bars ahead. I don't remember this word. Just say, man, pocket. They can't stop it. Nothing but logic. Here comes the prophet. And then by the time you say that, the rhyme will come back to you. You probably not going to get no no award for what you said in between, but it sure hell beats a choke. And that in itself is a skill. So in battle rap, if they was to say what style is the best, I say many styles. How about that? The more styles you got, the harder you are to take down. Because that only means that they don't know where you coming from. They don't know how you gonna do it, but they know you gonna do it. You think I'm gonna battle somebody like Pat Stay, and they gonna just crack jokes and make me look stupid when I know how to make people laugh? Whew. You wanna go that route, buddy? Let's get it. I got some jokes for you. But we gonna do this my way. Do you think if I battle somebody who's coming with content, I'm just gonna come out there and bombs away with just bars? I know who you are. I know you got content. If you're a puncher and that's all you do is predominantly punch, I know who you are. I know what type of battle this is gonna be. But that's me, because I got many bags that I can go into. Some of you only got 1 bag, 2 bags, but I got many bags. And the moral of the story is, look within yourself. Your personality will reveal to you what your skill set is. Look into yourself. If you're a random person, you have the ability to freestyle. If you got humor, you better start using it, or know when to use it against certain people. All of that. Be yourself in the battle, but let your inner self show in the battle through your skill set. So when they say what style is the best, I say many styles. And on that note, peace, love, and whatever else you think of love.